Hey folks, Quill18 here, bringing you my very first Heroes of Newerth commentary. This is my first and only game I've played so far, and this is the replay for that game. What's really cool is this is playing a replay file, so you can actually see the replay controls down here, which I'm really excited about. The hero picking screen is actually part of the replay, so you get to see sort of the timings that were involved in that, and I think that's pretty damn cool. So, this is the first game I was playing. I get to the hero picking screen. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. I'm freaking out. I have no idea who these heroes are. I'm trying to see if I can recognize one from Dota, from when I used to play. I can't. You know, I'm mousing through them. I don't see anything. Then finally I mouse over this guy here, the Demented Shaman, and I see he has an ability called Entangle. You cast it on an enemy unit, it slows them down and stuns them for a brief amount of time. That sounds really useful. Let's go with this guy. I know nothing about him. I haven't even looked at his other abilities yet. It's called the Demented Shaman. But Entangle sounded pretty neat, so I'm going that. This is crazy. Look at this. You can even see the load times for people. You know, how long it took them to load the game. And they turn into a little bit of a race, so... you know, as you're loading, you can show off that, oh, I have the most epic computer. The guy over here playing Pebbles. I was number 6, so not very good. So at the bottom here, we've got the Legend team in the bottom left, and in the top right, we've got the Hellborn team, which is the team I'm on. You can see me right here, the Demented Shaman. Well, you can't see me very well because I'm looking the wrong way, but I am, I don't know, some sort of dude with like a skull helmet and horns and a big-ass hammer. And right around here in the game is when, and this is a real game against real people here, this is when I have my second panic. I have no idea what items to buy. I don't know where anything is in the shop. It's organized totally different. At least in League of Legends, you know, you can just go, bam, bam, show me all of the mana regen items. And they show you all the mana regen items. Here, the way it's set up is completely different. So I just sort of get, what did I get? I got the Fortified Bracelet, which is the same item that they get you to buy in the tutorial, as just a sort of a practice thing. And, you know, it's like, that's, you know, that's good. It'll give me some hit points, agility, intelligence, it'll give me a little bit of everything. Sounds awesome. Let's get that. And then I also got some Runes of Blight, which are kind of a really cost-effective healing item. It's not burst healing. Oh, I took the helmet off for a sec. Damn. Put it on too quick. Couldn't see what was underneath there. So now I'm looking through my abilities in the game, and I'm trying to say, okay, what abilities do I pick? I know Entangle. What else do I got? And then I realize, oh, Demented Shaman is a support champion. How perfect is that? I love playing support champions. That is my thing. It means I don't have to be the star in this game, too. I can just hopefully follow someone else around and support him while he does the stuff and, you know, knows where to go and when to gank and all that. How excellent is that? So, so the first ability was Entangle, which I told you about. The second ability is Arcane Hide. You put it on an enemy and for the next, or on a friendly unit, actually, and for the next 5 hits, they only take half damage. So I put a point in that right away. I'm like, sweet, I can use that to support my laning partner. So excellent. I can kind of babysit him, and excellent. And then, you know, so I spent my point in there. And then I realized that my next ability in this is actually a healing spell. So I felt kind of stupid. I thought, well, that was actually probably a much better pick. Although, you can see I just used the defensive ability on this guy. He's got a red cloak behind him, a cape. He's like Superman. That's my shield thing. And he's already taken a few blows there. So, and there's another hit there. So my ability has protected him a good amount. It lasts a decent duration, actually. Oh, I'm refreshing the ability there because he's being chased down by the enemy. So he's taken a few hits, but not as much as he would have otherwise. So, awesome sauce for me there, despite not having to heal. So, in the middle, we've got a 1v1, so, you know, solo mid. Ooh, looks like there's some more action going on here. Nope, not quite. I do get to move around the map now doing the replays. So, Pebbles here is actually taking a lot of damage, and he's going to have to be very careful here. Yeah, they're definitely harassing the hell out of him. Take some more damage, and I keep him shielded here as much as possible, but it's starting to add up. And unfortunately, I am only level 1. I haven't gotten it there. Looks like we're going to try to chase down Bubbles here. Pebbles uses a big stun on him, and he's low, he's low, he's low. He's got 20 health, and he turns into some sort of like shell, protects himself, and now we're not going to be able to chase him because we are not fast enough. In fact, Pebbles is in big trouble here because Mage Bane is right behind him. Oh, and he's getting pulled by some dudes here, and he gets killed. Bloodlust, that is the first kill of the game, and now I'm forced to run away. Damn it, if only I wasn't level 1, if I had my snare. Ooh, take some hits here. Look at this guy. So this Mage Bane dude, you would not believe what one of his abilities is. Flash. Like, Flash. So if you played League of Legends, just like the Summoner spell, except it's on a 12-second cooldown. What? What? So sick. So Pebbles ends up teleporting back to the lane, and we're going to go back to laning here. So let's take a quick look in mid. What do we... Actually, there's only one dude in mid. Only my dude. Who's this? The Thunderbringer? I don't know where the other guy went. And who's at the top? We've got a Sand Wraith on our side, who's currently alone. Oh, because we've got a dude, the Electrician. I think he's AFK at first, actually, because he's still level 1 over here, and he's just sitting in the fountain. So those are the lanes, and quite fast-paced. I mean, if you've played... Whoa! Pebbles is going to get his ass beat again! Look at that, the flash from Magebane. Turns out Bubbles also has a teleport. He can fling his shell forward and then hit the button again at any point and teleport to the point where his shell was. So overall, this lane down here, these guys can do some crazy-ass ganks right off the bat and get some kills, and they are definitely beating the crap out of Pebbles there. So at this point, I'm level 3. I do have 2 ranks in my heal now, because I recognize that it's quite useful. And actually, the spells have quite a lot of text in this game, so I didn't really know exactly how it worked, but it's actually like a chain effect that changed to multiple friendly, up to 5 people, well, eventually. Right now it's only 3 targets, but once I rank it all the way up, it'll be 5 targets, heals them all, and does AoE damage around each one of those targets, which is kind of cool. So if you've got a bunch of friendly units clumped together around an enemy, you drop a heal, it heals each one of those friendly units, and does a crap ton of AoE damage, because potentially the target could get 5 overlapping AoEs and just get the hell nuked out of them. So I didn't really understand that as I'm playing here, which is kind of unfortunate. But I'm actually really liking the Demented Shaman, and I'm definitely going to play him again, because he just seems way too cool. Too cool for school. You can see I just ate a tree here. That's the healing item that I've picked up. The way you consume it is you actually target a tree, it consumes the tree, and then it heals you over time, which I think is quite nifty. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, a huge stun coming in from the Myrmidon. He just comes into the side. Magebane flashes in and just annihilates me. Oh, there I was. Oh, so terrible. And he gets away with a sliver of health. He was at about 30 hit points, and he's regenerating quite quickly. Damn! Gotta pay attention to those side lanes. Look at this guy boogieing around. That's Bubbles again. Buzzing around. So, again, I'm going to make a lot of comments here from the point of view of League of Legends, because a lot of my viewers do come from there. You'll notice there's no tall grass in Han. This is the same thing as in Dota. There's no tall grass, but there's a lot of trees. And the trees, of course, block a line of sight, as you would expect. But it's not quite that simple. The trees are actual dynamic objects, so you can already see that some items, but also some abilities destroy trees. And there's a lot of little paths in here that you can't really see at a glance. It's very hard to tell. But there are ways to get through these trees. And knowing those are very important for juking away from attacks, breaking line of sight, all that kind of stuff. So it looks like I have come back to life, and I was busy shopping, trying to figure out what to do. I picked up something called the Ring of the Teacher, which I thought would be an excellent choice here. Some pings going on, but I don't think there's any kills going. The Ring of the Teacher is... Whoa, yeah, there is some damage going on. It has an aura that it gives armor and mana regen around me. So I thought, well, that's really good for a support character, so that's why I'm picking that. Our Electrician's here is taking quite a bit of damage, and he's definitely forced to run away here. The Accursed is chasing him, trying to get the killing blow. Is he going to be able to escape? He's got no mana, no health. Looks like the Accursed is running a little bit faster. He's got some boots, does get the killing blow, but now he's past enemy lines, and the Sand Wraith may go after him. We'll see here. There's a little bit of fighting around the tower. Now, in Han, in general... Did we die again here? Oh, but we might. We've got some kelp stunning us here, holding us back. They're going after Pebbles again. They get another kill. Oh, no. And are they going to tower dive me? Not quite. But here comes the Sand Wraith. He comes in, obliterates Magebane. Nice. Or not Magebane. Sorry. He, I guess that was Bubbles he killed. And the Magebane is just flashing away, hiding in the brush. You see the little path that he just took there that he could hide, and now he's going to teleport home and escape. I was going to say, the towers don't do as much damage in this particular game mode as they do in League of Legends. Partially, I think just in Han in general, they don't do quite as much damage, but also this game is being played on something called Easy Mode, which, among other things, the towers don't do quite as much damage. You also get more gold per second. Normally in Han you get 1 gold every second. In easy mode you get 2 every second. Makes it a little bit more forgiving on new players who aren't as good at last hitting. It just happened to be the first game I clicked on. Easy mode, the game tends to be a lot shorter because you get your money faster and the towers die faster, but it's not necessarily the ideal. So we've got our dude Thunderbringer in the middle here. He's currently still solo farming. Not a lot of calls for MIAs, as I recall. Looks like we're getting a flank over here. Oh, the Pyromancer was attacking from the bush, but I don't think anything's been developed. He actually doesn't have a lot of mana, and he's a little low on health here, but he may have been bait for the Accursed to come in, who's just going to auto-attack. Luckily, Accursed doesn't have a lot of mana either. And then we've got Pebbles hiding around here, trying to look for a gank, I think. And they're initiating on the Electrician, using a lot of stuff on there. Pebbles is coming in. Looks like he just missed with that ability, which is too bad. Electrician is getting beaten down. He's trying to juke around the trees. He successfully breaks line of sight here, but he might get cut off from this angle. Myrmidon is chasing him. Luckily that, whatever the hell it is, missed. Oh, but his Magic Carp attack hits the Electrician. It takes him down. Meanwhile, Argoni's down the Myrmidon. Looks like they do get a stun off. Pebbles did hit with his AoE. Stun of some kind. I don't know what all their abilities do at this point, but they take down the Myrmidon. So currently the score is 7-3 for the enemy, though. So we're definitely behind here. That is not a very happy thing. Oh, looks like Bubbles just did his teleport move, comes in, drops his Kelp Strand, and as soon as I walk out of range of this, it's going to stun me. Not something I was aware of when I went into all this, but apparently running away from the Kelp Strand is not necessarily a good thing. And they get me over here and kill me in tower range. That sucks. So, I can pull up this list down here and just take a quick gander over things. So, it looks like on their side, their Mage Bane is actually being fed pretty well. He's 4-0 right now. And on our team, the person who's doing best so far is the Sandwraith here, who is 2-0. And we've also got our middle here, the Thunderbringer, who is... Oh, that's the Electrician. I don't know where Thunderbringer has gone. Here he is. He's 2-1, and the rest of us are all 0-2 or 0-3, with Pebbles here being 0-3 and the other two of us being 0-2. So not altogether a brilliant game. Looks like the Sandwraith here is chasing down Bubbles, and